My earliest memory of sports betting is definitely when I was way too young to be exposed to it. I already understood the concept because I'd had a few little bets with my lunch money with a guy that sat opposite me in English class, now and again on who we thought would win the football in the evening. And my best friend at school was really tall. He was 6'4", looked a lot older. Ironically, his mum actually worked for a betting shop in another town, so he kind of understood the concept of it. And I remember saying to him once in science class, I want you to go in and see if you can get a bet on for me after school when we walk home tonight. He said, okay, we'll give it a go. So I remember it was Ladbrokes, and I'm kind of stood outside, send him in, and he goes in there to kind of like a dummy run to see what's what. Doesn't get kicked out, so he comes back out to me and says, well, no one said anything. So I was like, right, okay, snooker's on tonight. I want you to go in there and see what their prices are or what who's playing and what I can bet on for that. So he goes back in and I'm kind of hid behind this bush outside, and he comes back out with this coupon list of players' names for the snooker tournament that I think was starting maybe on that day or the next day. And I remember seeing the list of players, and there was one player right at the bottom, Alan McManus, 500 to 1 to win the tournament. And I remember just thinking, oh my God, every £1 you put on, you get 500 back. That's incredible. So I had like 50p in my pocket. So I give him that and say, go and see if you can put this on Alan McManus to win the tournament for me. So he goes back in, a couple of minutes later comes back out with this little pink slip, big smile on his face. I was like, oh my God, you've done it. Slip goes in the pocket, we walk home. And I remember just getting home and saying to my mum, is the snooker on this afternoon? And she sort of said, yeah, I think it might be starting today, or let me have a look. I'll put the telly on. And I remember just kind of heart beating out the chest thinking, okay, here we go. He went out in probably the first round, I think, second round max. But I remember just thinking that opened the floodgates in my mind as to what was possible and how it could make me feel and what I could potentially win.